All right, now we're into Chapter 3 of Unit 5, and today we're going to be looking at graph frequency distribution. So we got a lot to do today. We're going to create a frequency distribution from a set of data. We're going to use a box and whisker plots. We're going to use a stem and leaf plot to display data. And we're going to use linear regression to negotiate the purchase or sale of a used car. So the first thing we're going to do here, it says Jerry wants to purchase a car stereo, and he found 33 ads for the stereo he wants and arranges them in ascending order. He's analyzing the prices, but he's having trouble because there are so many numbers. How can he better organize these prices in a helpful format? So what we're going to create today is a frequency distribution, and I got a little bit of a chart here. You're going to have to create that. Make sure you write kind of small or you use a separate sheet of paper. I might even recommend you just get a regular line sheet of paper, and you can use those as your columns and your rows. So the first thing says the cost. Well, we're going to start here at the beginning. The first cost, $540. And how many are there? It says frequency here. There's one of them. So the product of that, or multiplying that together, 540 times 1 equals 540. Next, we've got 550. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So when we take 4 times 550, we get 2,200. So that goes over in my product area. Next, we have 600. And there's 1, 2, 3 of those. 3 times 600 is 1,800. Next, we have 675. There's one of those, so 1 times 675 is 675. We have 700, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700. So 7 times 700 is 4,900. Next, we have 750, and it looks like there's only one of those, so 1 times 750 is 750. We have 775, and it looks like we have 2 of those. So for that, we're looking at 1,550 is the product of 2 and 775. We have 800. There's just one of those, so it totals 800. Then we have 870. Again, there's only one, so it totals out at 870. Then we have 900, and it looks like there's 2 900s, which is $1,800. Then we have 990, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So when I multiply that out, I get 5,940. Next, I have 1,000, and there's one of those, so it totals out at 1,000. And then I have 1,200, and it looks like I have 1, 2, 3 of those for a total of 3,600. So now that I have all of those multiplied out, I'm going to grab my calculator. I probably already had it out to solve some of these. And I'm going to add all of these values together. So the first thing I'm going to do is add the frequency column together. And it looks like with that we've got, let's actually do the product first and then we'll come back. So looking at this, we have 540 plus 2,200. Notice I'm adding up the last column, the product column, plus 1,800 plus 675 plus 4,900 plus 750 plus 1,550 plus 800 plus 870 well, we did 8,870, so we'll have to subtract that 8,000 out. So 870 plus 1,800 plus 5,940 plus 1,000 plus 3,600. And we should have ended up with, and actually we got that off. So let's see where we got off. We got 540 plus 2,200 plus 1,800. Yeah, there it's. I'm getting a little finger happy here, so I'm going to have to slow down a little bit here. So we've got 540 plus 2,200 plus 1,800, and again it did it again, so minus 18,000 plus 1,800 plus 675 plus 4,900 plus 750 plus 1,550 plus 800 plus 870 plus 1,800 plus 5,940 plus 1,000 plus 3,600. And we end up with 26,425. So let's go ahead and go back here. It totaled 26,425. Now let's go ahead and add up the frequency column. So I have 1 and 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus 1 is 17, plus 2 is 19, plus 1 is 20, plus 1 is 21, 22, 23, 23 plus 6 is 29, plus 1 is 30, plus 3 is 33. Which is good because up here it said that he had 33 ads. So we now know that we have created a frequency distribution chart for all of these values. All right, the check your understanding says use the frequency distribution from example 1 to find out the number of car stereos selling for less than 800. Please press pause, take a second to find your number, and then we'll come back to it. All right, so it asked how many are less than 800. Now, hopefully you read the question carefully. It didn't say that are 800. It said that are less than 800. So our break off is right there, and we're going to add together. We've got 1 and 4 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So the answer to this check your understanding is there are 19 stereos that are less than $800. All right, example 2 says find the mean of the car stereo prices from example 1. Well, it's going to be pretty easy. We've already done all the calculating. We know that it totals 26,425 and that there are 33 ads. Where did I get that? I got that from the bottom of my frequency distribution chart. You can see right here, 26,425, and there were 33 of them. And the mean is just adding all my values together and dividing by how many there are. So we're looking at a mean approximately of $800.76. Please press pause, look at this question, see if you can solve it, and we'll come back in just a second. All right, it says Jerry from example 1 decides he's not interested in any car stereos priced below $650 because they're in poor condition and they need too much work. So let's go back to that frequency distribution. And he says anything that is under 650 he doesn't want. So we're going to take all of these values and they're going to go away. So now we have to find our new total and our new frequency and our new product. Well, I know that there were 33 ads, and I just took out 1 and 5, and 3 more is 8. So if I subtract that difference, I now have a frequency of 25. I knew that the total was 26,425. And so now I'm going to take out, I've got 2,200 and 1,800 is 4,000. And then 540, so I've got 4,540 is what I'm going to take out. And so now my new value, let me go ahead and calculate, let's calculate that on the calculator real quick. So we had 26,425. And we just subtracted out 4,540. So our new value is 21,885. So now we're supposed to find the new mean. So we know that it's 21,885, and we're going to divide that by our 25 data. So coming back to the calculator, let's take the 21,885, we're going to divide it by 25, and now my new mean is $875.40. So the nice thing about creating this frequency distribution is you can see there are so many things that we can do with it now, and it's quick and it's easy. We did all the work early on, and now we've made it easy for ourselves. All right, example 3 is what's known as a stem and leaf plot. That's what you see down below. And you have the first part, which is the stem, and then the right part, which is the leaves. And how I like to look at it is when you think of like a tree, it has a lot of different stems, and then on it, it has a lot of different leaves that come off of it. And that's the concept that the stem and leaf plot has. Is this may be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Anything that it might be on there. That is how we read our stem and leaf plot. So it says here that he was doing an internet search of the number of gasoline price changes in the year for gas stations in his county. He found the following graph called the stem and leaf plot. What are the mean and the median of this distribution? So again, the median, in my opinion, is the easiest. Let's find out how much we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29. We have 30 pieces of data. And so the middle, if I take 30 and divide it by 2, the middle is going to be between the 15th and 16th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So the 10 spot is 3. The 1 spot is 9. So the median is 39. Now let's go ahead and calculate the mean. Now the mean is going to be simply adding all of these values together. So go ahead and follow along with me on the calculator as we're going. So we've got 11 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus second row now 20 plus 23 plus 26 plus 26. Third row 38 plus 38 plus 39 plus 39 plus 39 plus 39 plus 39, so that's the third row, plus 40 plus 52 plus 52 again plus 54 plus 55 plus 55 plus 55 plus 56 plus 57